Alexa, play my music.
Your like songs from Spotify.
It's hard for me to make friends, cause I don't go outside. I know it's been so long, but you're still on my mind.
I'm out of food.
It's hard to know what you've got
What do we think about that? Bark or something.
until it goes away. And I've been all on my own since I moved to LA.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to vlog number 1 here in the city of Los Angeles. That you can't really tell it's Los Angeles because, well, we're kind of far from downtown.
You can low-key kind of see it though. I don't know if you can see the city right here.
We've got a late start to the day today. It's already 6:25. Yeah, it's not looking good. I've been wanting to record my life a lot more since I live in LA, and not necessarily because I want to vlog for other people, but just for myself. I don't necessarily know how long I'm gonna be living here for, so hey, let me record this in case I eat crap. At least I get it on camera. We good.
Nobody at the basketball court today.
I guess it's all mine. I'm still scared to record in public. There's nobody here, but I'm scared to make so much noise. Sometimes when I just need to get out, I love coming to this park and shooting a basketball around. I feel like it can be a great way to relieve some stress. And since I don't have a car, this is the closest thing to some sort of physical exercise that I could probably get. So let's see if I still got it. All right, y'all, let's see if I still got some. Oh, from the 3. Okay, that was really close. See how many threes I can sink around the world. Okay, come on. Okay, come on. Come on. Are you? I think it's time to quit.
And I wish that I had known nothing ever changes. There ain't no escape.
Alright guys, we're finally back home from playing basketball. And after playing today, I feel like it might be my time to retire, but I'm starting to get really hungry. Fast forward a couple hours, and tonight we're gonna make my favorite meal. Pasta and chicken. It's a meal that reminds me a little bit of home. And after that, we're gonna sit down and talk a little bit more about what this video is gonna be about.
Who do we have here? Pa? Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
I feel like I found out why he's acting so weird. This dude got into Ryu's granola.
That's Ryu. He said, bro, Echo's a demon. Oh, he's done, bro. Chicken, first step, olive oil, bam, garlic powder, oregano, paprika, onion powder, salt, and pepper, and mix. Putting chicken in a Ziploc bag is so awesome because you don't have to touch it. You can just season it, mix it, and boom. So what's the real purpose of this vlog? I'm trying to get more used to using this camera for vlogging purposes and not being scared to film my life. I moved to LA with a purpose, and that purpose being I wanted to be more experimental in the way that I film my videos and just doing more in general. At home, I won't lie, I was very complacent, and moving to Los Angeles is such a blessing, but it has also been one of the hardest things that I've ever done. But let's start off with some good news. Look what I got. Are we seeing what the top of that paper says? Driver's license. I finally got my driver's license, which is a huge step because I'm not gonna lie to you, I failed the test 2 times already. I don't want to talk about it. 3rd time's the charm, you know what they say, which means we can finally look into getting a car, which is what I've been doing the past like 2 weeks. A little bit of background, I've never moved out of my parents' home before, and I'm 25 years old. I know, don't judge me, I'm a late bloomer. But now that I've finally left the coop, I may have underestimated how hard things in the real world really are. Obviously, I took into account paying bills, but I never took into account how long it's gonna take me to get my license, the cost of cars here in Los Angeles, how hard it is to buy a car when you have zero knowledge of cars. The amount of cars that I've looked on Facebook Marketplace is insane. I honestly think getting a US visa was easier than going through this process of buying a car. 9:25 p.m., which means I do kind of want to go to bed soon, but let me give you a little mini room tour of things that I've recently added into my bedroom that I couldn't do videos on because my SD card corrupted. So coming into my room, as we all know, this is my main setup here, and I recently added this shelf from IKEA. For reference, what I had before was just my subwoofer with all these cables on top and my air purifier on top of that, which just looked kind of gross. So I bought this like $80 shelf from IKEA. It is yellow, which I don't know if the color is necessarily the best choice, but I was able to put my subwoofer at the bottom, a little charging station here, a speaker, and I'm still waiting on something to put here. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek of what it is. Under my bed, I'm actually waiting on the third one because I think it would be a really funny YouTube short if the third one came like these two. So back home in Canada, these donut lamps are extremely rare. I don't know if there's a shortage just in Canada, but literally I would search for these every single time I would go to IKEA and they never had them in stock. Here, they have them in stock. But the problem is, every time that I order one, broken.
Stepped on me. Stepped on me? Are you kidding? This guy was dancing on me. I mean, just look at this. Broken, gone, broken.
The third one that comes in actually tomorrow, if it's broken, I'm gonna be so incredibly sad, you don't even understand.
Editing me here. Yeah, it turns out they didn't send me another one. So I waited all day for nothing. Still got a refund though.
Like I said, I don't really know what this vlog is about. I just wanted to make a long form video because I haven't done one of those in a while. So let me take you outside to kind of wrap things up. I'm not gonna lie guys, I am so incredibly lucky to live here. Sometimes I definitely take it for granted. I think this video is more of a purpose for me to look back on, hopefully in a few months, and realize, dang, God was really working in your life and you just didn't see it and you were overwhelmed at the time with all the crazy stuff that has been going on. I've genuinely been so stressed out about this car that I want to get, and I've also been stressed out about my videos not really doing well or not performing well, or I'm not doing enough and I'm not getting as many brand deals now, and it's also kind of scary because it's like, dang, although I do have money saved up, that's not the most ideal thing. Obviously I want money coming in every single month to be able to support myself for the future, whatever comes my way. I've come out here with a purpose of hopefully making this job that I've always wanted succeed even more, and although I haven't really seen crazy success in the first couple of months, that doesn't necessarily mean that I want to give up quite yet. Obviously, I miss home. I'm not gonna lie. I think about my parents all the time, and I think to myself sometimes, man, I'm here at the house by myself most days, and I'm spending way more money than I would have back home. What am I doing here? These are all kind of thoughts that just naturally come to my mind, and some days I don't even know if I want to stay here. But if any of you guys want to ever come out to LA and pursue your dreams, this video is not to discourage you. There's definitely a lot of things that I've learned from this experience thus far that will definitely help me later on in life. But I do want to say, definitely think every single little thing through. And if you thought you've thought everything through, think a little bit more. I wish I would have done that a little bit more before I came here, but I'm here now, so I think I have to make the best of the situation, even though some things might not be going good. I think this is all a part of the process, and it's all a part of God refining me and helping me become the person that I'm supposed to be. There's a lot of things that I can't see right now that I don't know what the point is. Although it's frustrating, although it's annoying sometimes, I know for a fact that there's a purpose in everything because I can look back at different points in my life when I was younger, when I was in my late teens, different experiences like these where although I don't know what's next, I'm very hopeful and I'm very optimistic just because I know that God is by my side. Everything happens for a reason, even though some things may not happen when I want them or some things may not happen the way I want them. It's all a refining process at the end of the day. I'm so sorry. This was such a yap sesh. I definitely want to make more long form videos to just practice my creativity and document my life here in Los Angeles, because someday when I'm 40, I'll be able to look back on these with my kids and be like, look at what your dad did when he was your age or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if this risk was worth it thus far, but I'm willing to wait it out to see if it eventually is. And if not, I always have a home to go back to in Toronto, which I'm so extremely grateful for. But yeah, thank you guys for listening and expect more vlogs coming soon.